Oh, twerk it out. Twerk it out.
I
Twerk it
can
out.
only do 2.
What does that mean?
We.
Hell yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Tried It. It's a mini Monday, and we're mini Mitches.
She is on one today. Oh, twerk it out. Twerk it out. Twerk
I
it
can
out.
only do 2.
What does that mean?
We. You gotta make the noise with it too, okay?
We got cookies, but we also got situations and questions.
Situations.
Okay, so basically,
Halt. I also need you guys to know that although we do find our questions beforehand, we don't know about the questions.
I don't tell her what my question is.
And I don't tell her what the question is.
I feel like you're not in it. Ira. Más linda. So I don't tell her what the question or situation is. This situation, I saw the other day online. Okay, so basically, this girl says that her husband, boyfriend or husband, I think it's husband is super insecure. No, her boyfriend. Anyway, boyfriend's super insecure, and he, they're supposed to get engaged in the next few weeks, whatever that means. And she had gone out with the girls. He does not like men having access to her, what he says, access to her. And so she's trying to be super respectful of that and like always let him know where she is and all the things. So she went out, girls' night, and updated him all night long, told him where they were, what they were doing. And then at the end of the night, her friend ended up leaving. She called him to come pick her up from the bar. Well, the friend's Uber got there before he got there, and she ran into a friend from college or something, and they were just like catching up at the bar. The friend is a guy.
Male.
Yes. And he shows up and gets super pissed and throws tequila in her face. A tequila shot in her face. Yeah. And she's like, oh my God, like, is this bad enough to even try to explain it? Like, I haven't talked to him in a couple of days. I'm just trying to like filter out my thoughts and like figure out what to do next. Do you feel like that is enough to be like, I'm done, we're done forever? Or is that like a, yo, you need to like figure out your anger?
I feel like there's so much more context to the story that we don't have, but from what the little bit I know, his behavior seems very unhealthy.
Yeah, it's straight up violent. Like, there's no violence does not just mean like he threw the thing in her face. Like, he's emotionally violent because he wants to have access to her or doesn't want other men to have access. I'm like, men like that, I'm like, you are so insecure, but go on.
Yeah, this actually brings up to mind, I don't know if we've already talked about this. I don't think we have. We've talked about this in person, but I don't think we've talked about this on the pod. Like, it reminds me of the conversation. I was like, if your man was watching a TV show with his friends and you were around and he was gushing over his like girl crush,
yeah,
how'd that make you feel? For me, I wouldn't care. I'm like, okay, just when are you gonna ever meet them? They're famous. But I actually heard a lot of guys be like, it would make me feel really crappy. And I'm like, if I was talking about Tom Hiddleston,
yeah, I don't know if that's like a male female thing or.
Well, it's not, because I did hear some females being like, well, I mean, if it was a lot, like it would make me feel bad. But I mean, it's two different stories, but it brought to mind that question.
No.
But it seems to me that this behavior is not new. So the question feels like it's stemming from a place of like she's been questioning this for a long time. Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Like, it seems like she's been wondering, maybe this isn't healthy, and I should possibly end it. And this is just the kind of, not the precipice, but it is the kind of the cherry on the
catalyst to kind of get her. Yeah, I think that, and I don't know, just the way my brain works, and maybe I'm just a more like type A, or not even type A, but just like direct human. But in my brain, like, that's so black and white. Like, there's not a universe where someone can someone that I'm in a relationship that way can throw anything in my face, a drink, a piece of paper, like
Oh yeah,
anything
no.
in my face for me to be like, oh, let's have a conversation. Like, you need to get some help. Go get help, and then we'll reevaluate. But we're not going to be together.
This also tells me that he's done something similar. Maybe not the same thing, but he's done something similar.
He has to, for her to even be like, oh well.
Like, this isn't his first,
Yeah.
occurrence. So
I think to piggyback on your thing earlier about the male versus female thing, I don't know that I think I know that I would not care if it was like, oh my God, I am so in love with Scarlett Johansson and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, people give each other hall passes. Like, if I ever run into Scarlett Johansson, like, my boyfriend's going to be like, she's my one pass, as if she let you, sir. So, like, I wouldn't even care. But if that's all he talked about all day, every day,
I'd be like,
then
do you have a
seriously shut
Hey
up about
Arnold
it.
shrine for Scarlett Johansson?
Not a Hey Arnold shrine. I forgot about that. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, we got Crumble. I feel like I have bones to pick with Crumble because
this week was very disappointing.
I feel like last week was also very disappointing.
It's almost a copy and a bad paste of last week.
This week, okay, whatever. We're just going to tell you what it is and then try it because they're so big.
It wasn't me this time.
But they was in your possession. You was responsible for getting them here.
I did warn you in advance, though.
Let me show you. This is every week that she's responsible for bringing the cookies. On my weeks, they be perfect. They get here.
I'm still the one bringing them.
They get here with bells on. They get here. What is that? Why are they on top of each other?
Looks like it's saying, don't look at me. Don't look at me.
My God. Okay, so there's a bunch of different flavors this week. 2 of them are on top of this pink sugar. So that's going to be interesting. Let me just
eat
remove the Siamese twins. Okay, so on the menu this week is Kentucky butter cake. We'll try that one first. Boing. Is Kentucky butter cake a thing? Like an actual cake?
I think so. It just tastes like a sugar cookie.
Guys, that's a sugar cookie. I don't even taste the glaze. No. I taste a little bit of like the butter extract. But
no.
Crumble, you are phoning it in. You are phoning it in, okay? And we all know this. This pink sugar one, I'm going to take a tiny bite because she feels raw. Y'all know how I feel about these little goopy cookies. Look at that. The bendability of it all. I hate it. I'm going to take
elasticity.
Not for my cookie.
Is it raw?
No, but I'm not a pink sugar fan. It's the almond extract, I think, that's in there. It's just very overpowering.
I like almond extract.
I do too. I'm not
I like that. I mean, the cream.
It's all for you, boo.
Surprised. Yeah.
Who is this?
That's the peanut butter M&Ms.
Peanut butter M&Ms with pink sugar. There you go. Break whatever you want. I mean,
but I feel like this was the cookie last week.
I mean, we basic. Yeah, monster without all the other stuff. Whatever.
Okay, peanut butter cookie.
Fine.
I actually like the peanut butter in this one.
That's how I feel. Whatever.
Is that chocolate?
Smaller of these 2.
Ooh, give me the quumph.
Yeah, you can have quumph. I liked the German chocolate cake last week.
I don't like that. Probably because it tastes like a chocolate cake icing. I don't know. There's something about that icing that's not good.
Crumble.
It tastes like fake chocolate.
No? I think maybe because I went in with the expectation they were all going to be booty, but...
Yeah, I was very disappointed. I saw it and I was like...
Even the lineup was just like... Okay, I guess. But what I am excited about... It's not even a cookie, and you're supposed to be a cookie company. It's the cake.
The cake. It does look good. It does have poppy seeds in it, too.
She looks delicious. Let's try her. Poppy seeds. Ooh, do you test positive for opiates if you eat poppy seeds?
Like an extreme amount.
I've heard that before, and I used to be scared to eat poppy seed things. First of all, she feels dense.
I did before I had one of my drug tests, many drug tests, because I traveled to so many hospitals and did drug tests every week. Well, every 3 months.
She's everything I like.
The cake is dense.
The cake is dense. It's not as like soft and moist as the other cakes have been.
But I don't mind it. The frosting is very tart, which I love tart.
Yeah. Is it raspberry?
Raspberry,
and there's a
blueberry something.
Blue?
Yeah, I don't know.
What? I'm pretty sure it's raspberry.
I like the crunch of the poppy seeds, but I always loved like eating poppy seed like
bagels and
yes.
stuff.
I like that one a whole lot.
One. She's good though. She's got like a raspberry jelly on top. I like her. Okay, Crumble.
Okay, this is the saving grace.
The saving grace for the whole week.
For the whole week.
She was a whole extra $1. Stop doing that mess. We already spending $38,000 on these goddamn cookies. Then we paid extra 99 cents because you gave me a cake.
Yeah, when did they start doing that?
Okay.
Bro, this is slapping.
She is.
She almost slapped me for fake slapping her. You see her face?
She's good. She's tart though.
I
feel like there might be a lemon something in the middle, yeah? I don't know, but
the tartness that I'm tasting is what I've desired in all their like lemon cookie stuff.
Yes.
This is what every single lemon, raspberry tart,
everything
whatever
should
thing
taste. That one lemon thing that we had, it tasted like lemon extract from Walmart. Ooh.
What?
Walmart.
Oh, that's what you call it? Obviously, we like this because we keep eating it.
We love her. She can stay. Anyway.
She can stay, and so can you.
Oh,
that's cute! That was not cute, though.
I didn't even see it. Anyway.
All right, guys. Till next time.
Bye.